Thanksgiving is a time for giving thanks and celebrating with loved ones. But did you know that Thanksgiving is celebrated in countries all around the world? In the United States, Thanksgiving is traditionally celebrated on the fourth Thursday in November. It's a time for families and friends to come together, share a delicious meal, and give thanks for all the blessings in their lives. The Thanksgiving meal typically includes a roasted turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, cranberry sauce, and a variety of other dishes, depending on personal and regional preferences. Pumpkin pie is also a popular dessert for Thanksgiving, as is sweet potato pie, pecan pie, and apple pie. The holiday also has a strong tradition of volunteering and giving back to the community, with many people participating in food drives and volunteering at soup kitchens on Thanksgiving Day. The holiday is also marked by the celebration of parades and football games, with the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade being a particularly iconic event. But Thanksgiving isn't just celebrated in the United States. In Canada, Thanksgiving is celebrated on the second Monday in October. The Canadian version of Thanksgiving has a similar focus on family, food, and gratitude, but it has a slightly different history. It was originally a day to give thanks for the successful harvest, and it was first celebrated by European settlers in Canada in the 16th century. The Thanksgiving feast in Canada often includes traditional dishes such as roast turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, and cranberry sauce, as well as other dishes that are unique to Canada, such as maple glazed ham and roast beef. In Germany, there is a similar holiday called Erntedankfest, which translates to Harvest Thanksgiving Festival. This holiday is also centered on gratitude and is typically celebrated with a church service, parades, and a big feast with traditional German foods such as roast pork, sausages, and sauerkraut. In Japan, the equivalent of Thanksgiving is called Labor Thanksgiving Day. It is a national holiday that is meant to honor the contributions of workers and to celebrate the fall harvest. It is typically celebrated with a feast, and people often give thanks to the gods for a bountiful harvest. The feast for Labor Thanksgiving Day often includes traditional Japanese dishes such as sushi, tempura, and sukiyaki. Thanksgiving is also celebrated in countries like Brazil, where it is called Action of Grace Day, and in China, where it is called Thanksgiving Day. In Brazil, Action of Grace Day is a time for families to come together and give thanks for the blessings in their lives. The holiday is often marked by a big feast, and the menu may include traditional Brazilian dishes such as feijoada, a hearty stew made with beans and meat, and rice and beans. In China, Thanksgiving Day is a relatively new holiday that was introduced in the 20th century. It is typically celebrated with a big feast, and the menu may include dishes such as roast turkey, stuffing, and mashed potatoes, as well as Chinese dishes such as dumplings and roast pork. In Korea, the holiday is called Chuseok, and it is a time for families to come together, pay their respects to their ancestors, and enjoy a feast of traditional Korean foods such as Korean barbecue, kimchi, and rice cakes. In the Philippines, Thanksgiving is called Halloween and is a time for families to come together and give thanks to their ancestors. It is also a time for forgiveness and reconciliation, with many people using the holiday as an opportunity to make amends with friends and family members. The feast for Halloween often includes traditional Philippine dishes such as lechon, a roasted pig and leche flan, a creamy caramel custard. Thanksgiving is also celebrated in other countries around the world, such as Australia, where it is called Australian Thanksgiving, and New Zealand, where it is called Harvest Festival. In Australia, Thanksgiving is typically celebrated in November and is a time for families to come together and give thanks for the blessings in their lives. The holiday is often marked by a big feast, and the menu may include dishes such as roast turkey, stuffing, and mashed potatoes, as well as Australian dishes such as barbecued meats and seafood. In New Zealand, the Harvest Festival is typically celebrated in March and is a time for families to give thanks for the bounty of the land and to celebrate the end of the harvest season. The festival is often marked by a big feast, and the menu may include dishes such as roast lamb, roast beef, and roast pork, as well as a variety of vegetables and fruits. So, as you can see, Thanksgiving is a truly global holiday that is celebrated in many different ways, but the common thread is a focus on gratitude, family, and delicious food. No matter where in the world you celebrate Thanksgiving, it is a time to come together, give thanks for all the blessings in your life, and enjoy a delicious meal with loved ones. Thank you for joining us on this journey to discover the many ways that Thanksgiving is celebrated around the world. We hope you enjoyed learning about the different traditions and foods associated with this holiday in various countries. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. We have plenty more interesting and informative videos on a variety of topics, and we'd love for you to join us on this journey of learning and discovery. Thanks again for watching, and have a happy and healthy Thanksgiving.